How are you? Okay, so what we're chatting about today is, right, I don't know how many of you have got TikTok, and it doesn't matter if you have or not, but on TikTok right now, there's a bit of a row between the, I've got props and everything today. I'll show you this in a second, all right? There's a row between the Gen Zs, which are people that are in their early 20s, and the Gen Xs, which is what I am. So let me show you this a minute. So, okay, I'll show you again, but I need it just to read. So you've got the silent generation, which are people born in between 1930 and 1945. All right, so there aren't many of them left. Sorry, but there aren't. Then you've got the baby boomers, which my mum's a baby boomer. For Christ's sake, don't let her know that I told you all that. But she must be, because I'm the next generation, which is I am a Generation X. All right, and they're people born between 1965 and 1980. We are the generation that roamed the streets with no parents. And I am not having to go at any parents from people of Gen X's, but what happened is all you baby boomers had to go to work. All parents worked when I was a kid. All parents, mothers, fathers, all worked. They all worked. Two mothers, two fathers, whatever. But everybody worked because it just was the generation that worked. They all had to work because there was no money. You had to go to work. So we were the first generation that just roamed the streets, and the ones that come in when the lights went out and all this, and you made your own dinner from 6 because you either made it or you starved. All right. Generation X. So Generation Y is then from 1980 to the year 2000, and Generation Z, which is the ones that are having a go at Generation X right now, are born from 2000 onwards. So here it is, all right? So what I want you to do later in this is I'll show you again in a minute, all right? What I want you to do is post in the comments what generation you are and how old you are. Is that right? So yeah, we're just going to have a bit of a chat about it, to be fair, because TikTok's gone mental. If you're on TikTok and you're a Generation X, get on there and like everybody's, all the other Generation X's profiles, because they're trying to take over TikTok. Oh, I love a good row. It's exciting, isn't it? But it just got me thinking of things that, because obviously Generation Z, they're in their 20s, so things that they wouldn't say that I would say, because there are things I say now and I just think, oh God, I sound like my mother, and I love her immensely, but I don't want to start sounding like her. Look at me grey hair today. Look at this bit. It's proper gone now, isn't it? Oh, anyway, one of the biggest things which I'm going to start with, because it's very apt, and the thing is that it's the youth is wasted on the young. It really is, and they'll never get that until it's too late to understand what that phrase means. I mean, if we all knew then what we know now, when we were younger, we'd have done things so differently. But having said that, we can't have done it differently, because we would be a different person we are today. So that's why it is wasted on the young. But you can't have it any other way, can you? You can't. You'll understand one day. One day, mark my words. See, there's another one. One day, mark my words, you'll understand. You will understand. Mark my words. Oh, God, you would never say that. You would never say it when you were in your 20s. Mark my words, because you got no words to mark, have you? Because you're not old enough to really think about it. Do you know what I mean? Is that just me, or do you agree? Do you agree? Mark my words. Right, here's one for you. Here's one for all of you. Firstly, where's my glasses? Where's my glasses? If you wear glasses, which is generally after you get over 50. If you haven't had them before, there are people that need them all their lives, don't get me wrong, but generally once you get to 50 odd, that's when you need them, and then you can't find them because you put them down somewhere and you've gone and done something else and you can't remember what you were doing, because your brain is just slosh. wandering around in there now. What? I'm sorry. Yeah, but that's one of them, isn't it, really? Here's another one. I've got another one. Where did that bruise come from? How did I get that bruise? I mean, really, you will find bruises in places you didn't even realise you had. But then you'll wonder how they got there. I'm on blood thinners, so it's much worse. So you get I walk past the table. If I touch the table, I see I've got a bruise on my arm. At this precise moment, I have a bruise on my foot. I mean, that is the weirdest place to get a bruise, is it not? On your bleeding foot? Yeah, I dropped a stool on it. But that's making it sound really extreme. It was a little plastic stool. It wasn't anything major. But yeah, dropped it and it fell on my foot. And now I've got the biggest bruise I've ever seen in your life. And they're really dark bruises. No idea where they come from. Okay, what's another one? I've got one, okay? What the fuck is my password? And you need so many now. So many, all different. My brain can't retain that information. My brain can't remember where my glasses are. How is it going to remember 14 different bloody passwords? It's not clever. It's not okay. It's not okay. Apparently I say that phrase a lot. It's not okay. Another one, because you can't find the glasses, is why do they print this so small? And you have to hold it back a really long way if you ain't got your glasses on. Well, you would have thought you'd needed it closer, didn't you? But no, you need it further away just to try and get it in any sort of focus, which it's not okay. Oh, so you can't find your glasses and they make the print really small. So if you could find your glasses, it would be fine. But you can't find your glasses because you can't bloody read it. Okay, another thing is, I don't care what it looks like. It's really comfy. Right, that is so true. When you get older, you actually don't care what it looks like anymore. But when you're younger, in your 20s, oh my God, you wouldn't wear anything dodgy, would you? It would be like, oh my God, I can't wear that. People will see me. People out will see me wear that. I am not wearing that. When you get older, you do not care. Don't care what it looks like, just as long as it's comfy. If it's comfy and it keeps you warm, then it's fine. Oh, it is just bad though, isn't it? It is bad. It is bad. Anyway, another thing you wouldn't say in 20s. What am I doing in this room? Why am I here? And you can't remember. You can't remember. And I do that more than once a day. More than once a day I do that. Yeah, what am I doing actually in this room? Have I got any idea? I'm in the bathroom. Why have I come in here? Why have I come in the bathroom? What is in the bathroom that I needed? That can be a 10-minute conversation with yourself and you still don't realise. You walk out. You still don't remember. And then about 3 hours later, you'll be like, oh, I remember. And then you go back again. Go quickly, run. Okay, walk as fast as you can in your really comfy shoes. Because if you don't get there really quickly, you'll forget again. You'll end up in that room again and you'll go again. Why am I here? What am I doing in this room? Honestly, I'm not joking. I am not joking. Okay, here's a really important thing that you wouldn't say in your 20s, and it's like it's an emergency. This is an emergency now, and the question you're going to ask yourself is, why is somebody ringing me at 9 o'clock at night? Who would ring me at 9 o'clock at night? It must be an emergency. Somebody somewhere is dying. I need to answer that phone, because no one would ring me at 9 o'clock at night. Why would you do that? Why would you ring me? And while we're on the thing of like late timing, who would have a party? Who would have a party that starts at 9 o'clock at night? Even 8 o'clock at night? Why would you do that? You wouldn't do that. You wouldn't. You wouldn't do that. You wouldn't. 9 o'clock at night. Where is this person? They are not ready to have a party. That's all I got to tell you. They are not. Here's another one. How is it August already? Just wouldn't say that, would you? Time does go quicker though as you get older, doesn't it? I've got a theory for that. Ask me if you ever see me, but I have got a theory of why that happens. Oh, you start to look at kitchen gadgets, don't you? Much more, and think they're really cool. Look at that new Actifry. How cool is that? I need that. I need a Ninja. Oh, they do a ninja barbecue now. Shall I get that one too? Honestly, they start become really interesting stuff. 20-year-olds, you don't care what bleeding act fry you got. You don't even care if you've got an act fry. Someone else is probably cooking for you right now. Or you're getting a takeaway. Oh, I've got to be honest. I'm sorry. I'm not having to go at all you 20-year-olds. I'm just saying things you wouldn't say when you were 20 and things that I say now. Honestly, I'm not. I don't mean that nastily to any of you. I'm not having to go at you. I'm not. But like, you know, you get on TikTok, you're all having to go at us, to be fair. We can't help it. We can't help it. Because the trouble is, we don't actually care. We're not bothered. We're just out to get the followers more so people can start making more money. That's what it's all about. You need to go on TikTok and have a little look. Honestly, war. Gen Z. Oh, I can't call them Gen Z. That I don't. Right. Why did I just say that? I'm annoyed with myself. They're Gen Zs, not Zs. I'm not American. That's the other thing that people do now, aren't they? They're growing up with American accents because they've listened to all the telly on America. Right, stop it. I'm not having a go. You start to say things like, oh, which pubs do we go to? Oh, let's go Wetherspoons. No music in Wetherspoons. I just want to see. This is what happens when you get to my age. It's I want to. My wife is not like this. She's not okay with this, so she'll be like, she thinks she's in the wrong decade, to be fair. But I want to sit and have a chat and have a drink. I don't want to sit there and the music be booming at me. Oh, I don't want it anymore. I don't. And you're fine if you do that. But when you're in your 20s, you do want to do that, don't you? You do want to do that. Oh, one of the things is oh, I'd never eat that late. Gives me indigestion. 8 o'clock at night, I can't eat that late. Oh, I suffer with terrible indigestion. Oh man, it is funny when I'm saying all these things, but they're all true. I am not lying to you. They're all so true. Oh yeah. One of the things is, you know, when you go to put your age in online now, you must have all done this, right? When you do it at my age, you're spinning that wheel for so long that you start to get wrist ache. Spinning it like it's the wheel of bloody fortune, ain't you really? That's not okay. It's not okay. It's just not okay. Oh, but see, you wouldn't say that if you was in your early 20s. You just got to move it like that and then you'd be there. Honestly, it would just be there. Oh, but these are just things. These are some of the things. There are going to be more things, and so I want you to answer anything that you say now that you think no one would ever say in their 20s, because it's a funny thing to think about. It really is. And there's a million more. These are just ones that have come to my head, and I've been thinking about since I've been thinking about this battle. Get on TikTok. Honestly, it's hilarious. You need to get on there. Oh, so I need to tell you that I want a couple of things, remember? I want a couple of things for you. So one, something that you might say now that you would never said when you were younger. And I want you to put on there what generation you are. Okay, so it's all back to front for you. But it is. I'll read them again. So, silent generation is 1930 to 1945. Baby boomers. 1945 to 1965. Gen X, 1965 to 1980. I'm at the later end of that. I'm so not. I'm lying. I'm really not. Then you've got Gen Y, which is 1980 to the year 2000. And then you've got Generation Z, which is 2000 onwards. The ones that have poked the bear. That's what they are. Okay, so they're there. All right, so I want you to write what generation you're from and what year, or how old you are. Not what year, you don't have to put what year, but how old you are in the comments, all right? But something somebody did say to me the other day, which made me smile a lot, and we've all got this to look forward to. Somebody said that by the time you're 80, and if anybody's 80 and on here, and I don't mean to be having a go, but it said by the time you're 80, you know everything. The trouble is, you just can't bloody remember it. And the truth of the matter is that I can't remember most things now. So if I reach 80, then I won't know anything and I won't be able to remember anything, I don't think. Yeah, so if you're on TikTok, go and have a look. Leave me a message of all of those things that I've asked you for. And if you don't know what generation you are, You can Google it, to be fair, all right? But Gen X, get on TikTok. It's funny. It's just funny. Anyway, have a fabulous day. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And let me know. Write in the comments. Love you, bye.